So when we are talking about the function of the selection sort, so the function will be like this, in which first we will be we will writing the prototype by writing the thing public static void selection sort. We have named the function as selection sort, and then we have passed on the array in this as a input. Then we have written one more thing, that is throws IO exception. This is needed when you are accessing the elements of an array. Like suppose that if you are accessing the element of an array and an error occurs over there. Okay. So in that case, what will happen? When the error will occur, in that case, this exception will be encountered. So that you will be able to know that why the process has stopped. Okay. So after this, what we have done, we have taken the variables like I, j, small, temp, position. So all these variables are taken. Why? Because we need to what? We need to use these values in the loops. Also, we have to use it in the statement when we have to what? We have to swap the values on the 0th index with the respective value found on the right hand side of the array or in the other value of the array. Now in this code you can see that first we have taken a for loop, and in this for loop we have started it from I equal to 0 and I less than array dot length, and this is the postfix increment operator over here. Now after this, what we have done, in the small variable we have taken the value of array of I. Okay, so in this case what will happen, the 0th index value is there, this condition will be checked for array less than array dot length. It will be based on the condition. This condition will be true. In that case, small, you will be having a value array of 0. That means first, on the very first index, the 0th index, the value will be stored in the small variable, and then we have taken the position as position is equal to 0. And then in this loop, what will happen? Because we have to start comparing it with a number, so that's why over here in this loop, what we have done, j is equal to I plus 1. So suppose the value of I is equal to 0, the comparison will start with the first index. So here we have j is equal to I plus 1, this will be 0 plus 1, that is equal to 1. So j will be equal to 1. So the comparing starts. See, on the 0th index, whatever element is there, we have placed it in the small variable. And what we have done, we have checked it for less than small variable over here. Array of j is less than small. And position we have saved. If we have found that number, in that case, what will happen? In that case, we will be just swapping away the values for the values. Okay, if we have found the minimum value, we have found, then we will replace it with the temp variable where the position was stored over here with the j variable. Okay, so in this selection sort, what was the concept? The concept is very simple, that you need to put a value on the 0th index, and from there on you have to take up that value and you will compare it with the other values, and wherever you will find the minimum value, you will just swap it with the value on the 0th index. And this is the very important part of this selection sort, is that the array is in unsorted way. Okay, so this selection sort works on the selection of the element based on their values in the array. So that's it for this video, that is selection sort.